What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Maverick Raven coming at you with another video, and this is the second of the doubleheader that I promised of Ren today. So hope you guys are happy. That's what I do it for. It's Seven Sins. Haven't heard much about it. I actually haven't heard anything about it really. You guys have recommended it a lot, and I figured Seven Sins sounds cool. I don't know what it's about. I don't know. Again, I'm going into this completely blind. So we're going to check this out. But before we do, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. All that stuff really helps out the channel, helps us grow. And we'd love to have you be the newest member of the flock. The flock is for life. So come join us, guys. We'd love to have you. The air is for everyone. Now, I was checking out in the previous video, I was checking out the Big Push, the I Shot the Sheriff cover. Dude, it was so good, man. And I asked in that video if you guys have any other, songs in which Ren was doing a cover of another song, because I really am interested in that. I like listening to covers. I find it fascinating when you get a song like Thrice's Send Me an Angel. I think that's awesome. So different than the original one, At least it feels different, but again, art is subjective, so let me get my cans, and we shall get rolling. Seven Sins. Alright, you guys, here we go. Oh, it's a lyric video. This is going to help. Is this Welsh? Welsh, excuse me, because I know he's Welsh. It sounds similar to like what a Gaelic speaker sounds like. So I don't know, maybe they're similar. I don't know. Just that's my ear. Oh, that's the Sick Boy thing, right? The Sick Boy logo. I know. I gotta do the. You guys are recommending. By the way, you know what? Let me ask you guys. If I am gonna do Sick Boy, should I do the behind the scenes story video first? Should I actually get some exposure and kind of go into it with an idea, with a background and a foundation of what the story is? Because I'll be honest with you, I know it has something to do with some dude named Cujo Beats, who he might be super cool and super great or whatever, and I've never heard of him. I had never heard of him until this stuff with Ren. So let me know down below, guys, if you guys think I should go into the Sick Boy video with a background on it or without a background on it, and do my. Because normally my reactions are completely 100% blind. I got no idea what I'm going into.
I lay broken on the kitchen floor. I clawed at the laminate. Pain wandered my body, an uninvited guest. Bones of a home where the devil could rest. I cursed the gods, cursed my messiah, cursed my maker. I cursed all of creation. There I lay, feeble and thin. Sick boy, seven my sin. Have you ever felt pain? Stomach wrenching.
That was kind of creepy, boy. I want to hear that again. That was kind of creepy. Sick boy, seven my sins. Ooh.
Sick boy, seven my sins. Have you ever felt?
I didn't go far back enough, damn it.
And thin. Sick boy, seven my sins. Have you ever felt?
That is creepy. That is genuinely creepy.
Stomach wrenching, unrelenting. Tell me, have you ever felt pain? Condescending, muscles clenching. Tell me, have you ever felt pain? A rose emerges from the pavement cracks. They'll write my eulogy with broken glass. Eternal parallax.
Pain.
Pain the author, I accept this. Pain the teacher, bruised apprentice. Pain resisting, pain will come. Pain the mother, I'm the son. Pain that splits you, and too many hits you. The dark and the light will converge to one. Pain that twists you, the heavens dismiss you, the Father, the Ghost, and the Holy Son.
We gotta run that back, bro. We have to. We have to. There was so much said in like 20 seconds. Boop. There we go. They'll write my eulogy with broken glass. Sad, bro.
Broken glass, eternal parallax.
Pain.
Pain the author, I accept this. Pain the teacher, bruised apprentice. Pain resisting, pain will come. Pain the mother, I'm the son. Pain that splits you, and too many hits you. The dark and the light will converge to one. Pain that twists you, the heavens dismiss you. The Father, the Ghost, and the Holy Son. Body bagging me. Zip it up quick, get their things on B. I search for peace in the belly of a beast. Sick boy, on a matter P.I. Running up a fever, following a leader. Wanna be me, huh? Grass isn't greener. Bright light seizure, dynamite dealer. Dine at the table of the coroner, E-top for 13 years and I've been feeling so stuck. Lucky number 13, just my luck. Empires tumble, rubble and dust.
Beyond cool right now. Beyond cool, dude. Let me run that back, though. Here we go.
The coroner, E-top for 13 years and I've been feeling so stuck. Lucky.
Apparently not, dude. I gotta go further back than that. Damn. There we go.
Body bagging me. Zip it up quick, get their things on B. I search for peace in the belly of a beast. Sick boy, on a matter P.I. Running up a fever, following a leader. Wanna be me, huh? Grass isn't greener. Bright light seizure, dynamite dealer. Dine at the table of the coroner, E-top for 13 years and I've been feeling so stuck. Lucky number 13, just my luck. Empires tumble, rubble and dust. The universe shrinks and the planets combust. In God we trust. God tied a noose to his neck and he walked to the edge and he jumped. Angels wept, I bear witness, watching the whole thing unfold from my bed. A bed where I never deep rest, a bed where I'm always depressed. A bed with the human oppressed, a bed for a tomb where I slept. A bed in the room.
So, I'm getting the impression that music for him is kind of like a church. It's kind of sacred. It's an outlet. It's his way to get his thoughts out, achieve some level of catharsis. Dude is obviously intelligent. Onomatopoeia. I haven't heard that in forever. But dude, like, it's so hard not to feel for the guy. It really is, man. Let's go back.
I bear witness, watching the whole thing unfold from my bed. A bed where I never deep rest, a bed where I'm always depressed. A bed with the human oppressed, a bed for a tomb where I slept. A bed in the room that's a womb for this mess. Sick boy, bitten by a tick boy, tell me how it feels to be buried while you breathe. Stones and sticks boy, pain is a gift boy. Hard to make a stand when you crawl on your knees and I kneel. I kneel at the altar of my own disease and I beg this guy for mercy, mercy never came. I did me dirty, 33 and hurting, cursing. Jesus died at 33 and still my sins are lurking. Gears are turning, future stays uncertain. Surgeon incision, murder ambition. Fear of the unknown preserves a religion. Denounced the gods when my body went missing. Back then, the pain spray ricochet.
Question, and this is me being just curious. The guy could literally be a freaking, an atheist for all I care. But is he a Christian? Because I know he's got I notice he wears usually a cross earring. Does he wear that ironically or unironically, or like what's the story with that? I'm just curious now that I'm so invested, because I feel like I'm gonna like the dude regardless. Whether he's a fellow Christian or not. I'm just wondering, because I see that he uses a lot of classically Christian symbolism in his poetry, in his rapping. But this is poetry. Let's get let nobody get it twisted here. This is a man basically shouting at the world his hurt and exposing himself, and that takes a lot of guts, bro. Because it'd be a lot easier to just keep it in. Be a lot easier, and probably nobody trolling you on the internet for it, you know? Because that's kind of the world at large now, trolls on the internet. Just feels like that, doesn't it? It's like I said in the previous video, man, it's the light of the world gets overshadowed by evil sometimes. Just because it's you got to go, damn, why do people do some of the things that they do, you know? Whatever. Let's run it back a little bit.
Surgeon incision, murder ambition. Fear of the unknown preserves a religion. Denounced the gods when my body went missing. Back then, the pain spray ricochet like a Mac 10. Hot lead hit the bed that was trapped in. Red wing seraphim out of God's grace. Cried tears from heaven like Clapton. Stick pins in the voodoo Hendrix. Thick skin, stay humble Kendrick.
He is so good, bro. I gotta run that back. So I guess he likes Kendrick Lamar too.
Seraphim out of God's grace, cried tears from heaven like Clapton. Stick pins in the voodoo Hendrix. Thick skin, stay humble Kendrick. Stay skeptic, check the biometrics. Bloodstained crime scene forensic. Lights on, lights out. Fade into the background. So down, so down. Running from the silhouette of self-doubt. By now, by now.
Someone got very offended in one of my videos about me comparing Ren to Ronnie Radke. Ronnie Radke has his problems. He's a flawed human being. But I do think that there's more than just Ren and Ronnie being singers or, you know, artists and male. I don't think that the similarities end there. I think they have a lot in common. This going in and out of different genres. Basically, what genre are you? Yes. Okay, you're everything. Genreless. That's really fitting to both of those men. You know? And by this, you know, by the looks of it, they both talk about their trauma in music, and it's a healing thing for both of them. But that right there, what Ren just did, this little part, dude, it is so expertly, just masterfully done, dude. I love the entire all of it. I love it. I just don't get how people can come up with stuff like this, dude. How people like Ren exist, man. It's freaking nuts. Thank God for people like that.
Stick pins in the voodoo Hendrix. Thick skin, stay humble Kendrick. Stay skeptic, check the biometrics. Bloodstained crime scene forensic. Lights on, lights out. Fade into the background. So down, running from the silhouette of self-doubt.
That's just so cool, bro. I'm sorry, I gotta run it back again. That little part is just so cool.
Crime scene forensic. Lights on, lights out. Fade into the background. So down, running from the silhouette of self-doubt. By now, really should have figured this shit out. Lights on, lights out. Smackdown. Let it be. Quote John Lennon. Click clack, John got shot for attention. What does that tell you about the good of intentions? Bitterness formed in a storm of aggression. Prophets get dropped, imagining heaven. Martin Luther, Mahatma, Dada. 6-6 followed by 6 and 7. Build them, praise them, bury them, dead. I was born to be half a man with half a chance. My heart isn't half righteous. Half is down and half a gram. Half those troubles and thoughts stay darker than Urukai master plan. Sharper than glass shards, splinter and cinnamon. Irony could kill a man. He makes money when the music lands. Expand, pay me my cheese, rain down parmesan. Followed by 7 whole sins for a self-made Armageddon. Sin 1, pride makes a man kill a man for his ego to survive. Sin 2, lust makes the grass look greener. Crucifies trust. Sin 3, gluttony, human.
This is beyond cool. This is just ridiculously well made.
7 whole sins for a self-made Armageddon. Sin 1, pride. Pride makes a man kill a man for his ego to survive.
And it just goes to show you how much talent the man has, that he's able to not only come up with the sins, you know, he probably was had the theology beat into his head like I did, you know, but not only does he make it work and make sense, he makes it work, make sense, and it fits in the overall rhyme scheme. It just goes from 1 to B, to, you know, from A to B to B to C, and then it just and it makes sense, and he doesn't lose you in any of it. Damn. All right, run it back just a little bit.
Parmesan, followed by 7 whole sins for a self-made Armageddon. Sin 1, pride. Pride makes a man kill a man for his ego to survive. Sin 2, lust makes the grass look greener, crucifies trust. Sin 3, gluttony. Humans consume and consume, planet Earth gets a frontal lobotomy. 4, sloth, rinse and repeat, reruns, repeat, time lost. Sin 5, envy. That's when one man's win is another man's frenzy. Sin 6, wrath, rage, vengeance.
Damn, bro, and that's so freaking true. When one man's win is another man's frenzy. We gotta run that back. Gotta run it back, y'all. Have to.
Ego to survive. Sin 2, lust makes the grass look greener, crucifies trust. Sin 3, gluttony. Humans consume and consume, planet Earth gets a frontal lobotomy. 4, sloth, rinse and repeat, reruns, repeat, time lost. Sin 5, envy. That's when one man's win is another man's frenzy. Sin 6, wrath, rage, vengeance, killers, psychopath. Sin 7, greed. Greed plants a seed that will destroy us all if we succumb to greed. If we take what we need, then take more than we need, then our oceans will bleed. Still we feed and we sleep and repeat. Then we exile the shepherds and follow the sheep. We inherit the meat. We inherit this world that we bruise and we beat. We inherit this vanity, so cause of creeds. Inherit the liars, the murderous thieves. One sin for every one day of the week.
And then it just ends. Kind of like Watch the World Burn by Falling in Reverse. So yet again, you know, like more parallels, dude. More parallels. Another song that just ends like that so quickly. But it works. It works in the song. But no, I'm super impressed with this young man, dude. Super impressed. Anyways, use the comments section, please. I would love to know what you guys think. Any, you know, recommendations of what I should check out next, and oh, and don't forget any covers that he might have done, because I would really be interested in that too. Love you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. It's always my pleasure to be able to give you guys some content to listen to and agree with or disagree with, you know, as it is. But you guys have also given me a lot to think about too. So thank you for that. And as always, stay safe and stay based.